Good evening. When Owen Roizman looks through the camera lens, he sees something well beyond what you and I see. He sees not only an image, a picture, but also a story. In every scene, a story which is a minuscule aspect of the entire film. The two movies I made with Owen, Straight Time and Tootsie, couldn't be more different. And so appropriately, Owen saw them very differently. He was able to translate the nuances of the tone and shading of each story into literal nuances of tone and shading and light and dark that you can see right up there on the screen. It's this combination of insight and versatility and craft that make Owen Roizman special. The festival of his films would not just be a showcase for Owen's remarkable talent, it would be a journey across genres as what's now regarded as the contemporary style for camera work, which was created by Owen and his contemporaries. He did it for gritty, realistic dramas, he did it for glossy, mainstream comedies, and he did it with big and small budgets. He did it for intimate character pieces and for great epics. He did it for everything. I'll give you just one example of Owen's integrity as a craftsman and a person. Before we started shooting Tootsie, I had had a number of makeup tests for almost a year to get the transition to Dorothy Michaels, but I wasn't satisfied that, and I learned then that we all have a beard shadow. No matter how close you shave, the camera will see the shadow beneath the skin. And I didn't think it was being concealed sufficiently. If you know the film, you know how important it is that the makeup looks as convincing as possible, so that if you were walking down the street and you saw this gal, you wouldn't stop and say, "Who's that guy in drag?" The director, Sidney Pollack, assured me that the problem would be fixed in color correction, but it still nagged at me. So while we were shooting, I asked Owen what he thought in front of Sidney. He said that he didn't think color correction would take care of it. That only meant that we shut down production, which we did. We went back to the drawing board for over a week, and eventually we came up with a solution that, according to Owen, worked on camera. But it took a lot of courage for Owen to contradict a director in front of an actor. That's not something you're really supposed to do, ever. And it's a tribute to the breadth of Owen's great talent that he was able to see both the problem and envision a solution. And a cinematographer who knows as much about makeup as about focal length and depth of field is Oscar-worthy in my book. Congratulations, Owen, for sharing with us this richly deserved honor, and thank you for sharing with us your remarkable gift. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for Owen.